Rico charge. Um, well,
Is a rapper?
yeah,
Oh,
him, Lil Durk, and
well, okay, right.
uh,
There's some
yeah,
connection right there.
but
Rico.
look at that trial. It's been going on for at least 6 months. I'm
Uh,
gonna say, and he
yeah,
been locked up for a minute. So that's why I say. But the thing about it, you got to start it. He don't want to start until
yeah.
the
That's the plan.
you
Not to get
know,
it started
yeah. I said
until
it's gonna start way before then. Now, how long it lasts? It might be like OJ. OJ has about a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? It was a
oh yeah. Was
long
it yeah?
time.
Was this trial that long?
It was a
Or from
long
the
time.
time he got arrested. You're right. From the slow motion down. I feel like because it's so long ago. I feel like it ran all together. But you're right. It did take a minute.
You
'Cause
remember they showed the jury selection. They did the whole thing, like the trial. They had to do all that. And then they had to stop because Judge Ito, his wife, got involved in it, and they were like, "Are you gonna recuse yourself?"
right,
And so they had a whole lot of extra
right,
that was going on that wasn't even the trial. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. You're right. To that portion first. You're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, and then old girl Fanny says she gonna make sure there's some cameras in the courtroom. That's what I like. I
Wow.
had to, I had to set my video recorder for
Not to set the
that.
set the video recorder on the VCR. Get that
I can't say
VCR.
TiVo. I can't say TiVo no more because ain't no such thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just my video recorder. You
What's up,
know,
Larry? Good morning, sir.
brother
Good
Larry, what's going
morning.
on
Good
there, brother?
morning. Hey, man. Everything is
It's,
Gucci.
it's Friday, my brother.
It is Friday, and I'm ready to get my freestyle on.
I was just about to tell you, go on, give him about 4, 5 balls there, man.
There
Give
you
it
go.
to
Let's
him,
go.
man.
Let's go.
Oh,
Give
snap.
it to
Oh,
him.
snap. A one to the two to the three. The three is goes to the four. The four is to the five. And I'm all the way live, like live core fitness. You thought I was done, but I isn't live with fitness somewhere. But you know what, Kaneem? I don't
It's
care.
up. There
Freestyle
there you
Friday.
go.
Thank God it's Friday. Gonna
It's
have my
Friday.
catfish as my
Oh
dish
yeah.
for my lunch feast. Cause I'm a beast. Somebody please stop me.
They said,
Cause
wait, we
I get
rapping?
lost in the loop.
Oh, snap. Okay. All right. I ain't even mad at you, bro. I ain't even mad at you. That was pretty nice.
All right, Keneem, it's your turn to drop a quick 16.
Oh, Lord. I don't know about all that, bro. Uh,
Oh
Let
man.
me see what we got. It's Freestyle Friday. Here's my freestyle flow. AD got the topics, man. Here we go. He gonna give you something real as a watch my flow. Got three brothers on you here, and it's time to go. AD, please give the people something. The topic. I don't need to scrap no more, so I just gonna stop.
Wow. All right, all right, all right.
You said you got three brothers on here, but I make four. Now it's time to get ready
Bruh.
and kick off the show.
Okay,
Wow.
there you go. There you go. Technically, you wasn't on that, so I thought about that stopping part, but I feel you.
The flow was on point. The flow was on point. That was good. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah,
Good
Kenny,
morning, everybody.
man.
Welcome to the Brothers of Legacy Freestyle Friday. Next week we're
That
gonna have
is.
a beat. I'm gonna drop that. We're gonna have a beat to drop too. Oh, he said, what's up, Jeff? Good morning. If you don't follow Jeff on TikTok, you definitely need to. Jeff,
Yeah. Jeff got some videos.
I'm gonna just say this,
Jeff, you
Jeff.
should.
You are
Yeah.
wrong for putting that young lady in that situation, making her feel like she had to come up with something. Y'all need to watch it. Y'all like what? You were so wrong, Jeff.
Nah,
You said this is
She
on
didn't know
somebody
what
check
to
TikTok.
that out.
say. I feel like whatever I say, I'm gonna be in trouble. So, so you need to watch. And it's funny that he what he did because well, I won't explain what he did, but basically, I like you hang out with somebody and everything is racist. Like, man, they did it because it's racist. Like, no, you was just dumb. That was your fault. He said I've been wrong all my life. So, and it's funny, like now it seems like that anti-Semitic word has been coming up so much. Jeff, you need to tell you people they're gonna keep throwing it up there where it's not gonna have the same power. Like, before it used to be like, you get people like, oh, he said anti-Semitic. I'm not gonna say nothing else, But now they're trying to dumb it down. But anyway, Trump going to jail, not happening.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You should not kick the show off like that. Don't
We
do it.
kicking it
What I'm
off.
saying,
No,
But my
no,
brother
no.
not going to
what I'm
jail.
saying, his lawyers are pushing for the court date to be April 2026.
2026.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
2026.
What's up with my teacher?
Who does that?
yeah.
Who does that?
And I
I
want
saw
to, I
that
want a
last night.
luxury
I
yacht
lost it.
that I can live on in Morocco, but that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna
Ain't gonna happen.
happen. Nah, that's a no go. Hey, but check this out though.
What's up?
I saw a show. I saw a little snippet of news yesterday.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
FedEx worker chased by two men
Mm-mm.
out of a small town in Mississippi, and he was in a FedEx truck, and they chased him out the city while shooting at him.
Oh,
Say that once
They didn't
again.
want their packages?
And not only that,
Wait,
he
say that again.
filed
What'd you say,
charges.
Kaneem?
A FedEx worker in Mississippi, small town Mississippi, was chased out of the city by two men shooting at him. He filed a police report, went to trial, and it said that it was a mistrial.
oh,
Oh, yeah, I did see that. And then the a family member made a loud grunting noise and was escorted out of the courtroom.
oh.
Yeah,
Hey,
she got mad because she couldn't believe it was a mistrial. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, I like when you got folks shooting at you, you done ran out of town, got a police report, and to have a mistrial on tech. Not saying that they won't bring the charges back up, it won't go back to trial,
Right.
but just to have that on some type of technicality, like, dude, he getting shot at.
Right.
It's not like they're shooting in the air; they shooting at him.
Right.
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 It's
And if
it's
looks could
holes
kill,
in the vehicle that he was in. There's no mistaking about that.
if
Right.
looks could kill, take a look at the mugshots of the ones that were charged.
Doing. Oh, wow. He said if looks could kill. Wow.
Yeah,
Look like
sad, man. Sad.
look like a couple of
Maybe
family members
maybe
from
he
the
dropped the
battling banjos.
packages at the wrong
Oh.
house.
Oh. Okay. 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 Wow.
Sad. Very
Wow.
sad.
Wow.
Wow.
But it is what it is.
Wow. That's
But
crazy.
hey, on a lighter note,
Glad to
we had
know.
our first parent meeting yesterday for the Fame Dance Booster Club.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. We still
we
part.
had yeah, yeah, yeah. I got one more after this year. I got one more year, and then I can cut ties.
That's it. You done?
But oh yeah, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we trying to encourage these parents to get involved since their children chose to be dancers. We want to make sure that the parents just don't drop them off like they babysitting. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to actually volunteer
Right.
and support your child in their endeavors to be dancers. So,
Right.
but we're gonna see how that goes. Yeah, just started. We gotta get some fundraising going on. So
All
I'm
right.
see about how we're gonna get this money rolling in. But yeah, man, it was interesting. Man. It was interesting.
Okay.
But
So
I was I was struggling yesterday though, boy. This one of them transparent moments right here.
okay, let's go.
I was because I was out and about. I was making moves yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So I went to a little Mexican restaurant. Got my little laptop. I'm doing my little paperwork. Entering some data, whatnot. Had me some tacos and some Mexican food. You know what I mean? So go pick up the kids from school. Go back to the meeting, and stomach just bubbling, just
Oh,
Uh-oh.
not the
bubbling.
BG.
Oh no,
BG.
not quite the BGs, but boy, I had gas like a bug. Boy, I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about. I'm walking up to the building. Yeah, pop, 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 pop. Man, hey, so I get in the meeting. I get in
Uh-oh.
the meeting, man. And it started at 6. So I was having a meeting with the director before preparing me. So it's like 6:10, 6:15. And I'm giving her all my ideas and whatnot. I mean, but I got a fart so bad it's ridiculous. So when you kind of like squeeze and try to make that fart go back up in there, like, no, no, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. I'm trying to get so so I'm making out of that meeting safely.
Okay.
Then I go, so now we in here with all these parents. It's probably about 50 parents in there. And so I'm sitting toward the front, toward the director, and stomach just so I'm up here rocking side to side, trying not to let the bomb. Bang! I'm trying not to let the bomb come out. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh
get
no.
up, go to the bathroom. I'm walking down the hallway to the bathroom. Then blah, 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 all the way to the bathroom. Then blah, 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 blah. I come back. I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, I done released some of this pressure. The pressure is gone. I'm good.
Right.
I wasn't good. Went
Mm.
went back in there with all the parents. I'm in there. Now it's my turn to address the parents and let them know what we expect, what we trying to do parent recruitment. We
Right.
trying to
Right.
do volunteers. This is
Right.
what we need to do. If you have any resources or skills that you can donate to the department, please let us know. Blah blah blah. So I'm giving my little spiel, and after
Uh-oh.
the end of the meeting, everybody want to come up and talk to me.
Of course.
So uh,
So you gotta be like,
so
I'll be right back. Do a little crap dusting. Come
nah,
on back.
and so I'm talking to one of the parents. I'm talking to one of the parents, and she asking me about last year video for the senior show,
Right.
and then for the spring show. They're like, can they purchase it? And I'm talking about can't squeeze your butt cheeks no more than I was squeezing mine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they tight as they gonna get. You know what I mean? So I'm talking to her, and next thing I know, just a bloop, 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 bloop. Why? Why? Hey, while I'm talking to her, yeah, like, bloop, bloop. Hey, I had to cut that conversation short, so I was like, all right, I'll be on the Zoom meeting, and then we'll talk about it. I had to run up out of that man. I'm talking about, as soon as I got out of that classroom, it was just plow, 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 all the way to the all the way to the car, man. I'm talking about. I said, I was talking to myself, like, boy,
Right.
you foul. You is so foul. Oh, but that's how my day went yesterday, y'all.
so what's so
Transparency
what's
at its finest.
so
Transparent
so
moment.
we don't we, we
Appreciate
we
that.
don't we don't so now when we want to stand in front of a group of people or have a meeting and stuff, we're not gonna have Mexican that day. Is that the
Right,
moral to
right.
the story?
Hey, no, don't get no Mexican. I'm telling you
Yeah, we
that.
got to be careful with eating.
Stay away from the rice and beans. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the rice and beans. You know what I mean? I'm talking
This
about,
has
boy. I'm
been
talking about
another amazing BL moment.
hey, I was firing off gunshots. What? Wow.
That's fine.
Man,
That's fine.
you know,
Forgive
you know,
me for
but I
that
feel you.
story. All right, this is
I feel you,
Forgiving Friday.
Kareem.
Forgiving Friday. Forgive. Forgive.
But I feel you, my
Oh
guy,
man.
because I be forgetting. Like I like spicy foods,
Right.
right? I love me some spicy foods. And here you go. And I know every time the spicy system is on shutdown mode. And here I go. Taco Tuesday. This past Tuesday, I was like,
Uh-oh.
I want to make some fajitas. Oh, I got a couple jalapenos sitting in the fridge. Let me cut them up and add it to the dish. You know, made the dish banging bomb. I'm like, word. That next, I'm in a nice good sleep. You know, when you get the CPAP on, the CPAP keeps you asleep all night. And all I know is I'm in a real good sleep, and all of a sudden, 2 o'clock, I pop up like this. Charge for the bathroom. I was like, oh my goodness. I ain't never
Ooh.
wake up in the middle of the night. I ain't never wake up in the middle of the night. So then I go to my
Hey,
wife. I'm like, babe, did those jalapenos bother you? She's like, I ain't taste no jalapenos. I'm like, goodness. Goodness. But see, I ain't had no meeting. I had no meeting to go to, so I would say, but the fact that it woke me up at 2 a.m. on the dot, it was like my sister's like, gotcha.
ooh, man, I done had them moments. Not only will it wake you up, then your booty be on fire. Why my booty on fire? My booty on fire.
Oh man.
The fire booty.
All right.
All right.
So
Can't
you
do
know
this,
what?
man, because it forces us all to have to tell a story.
Nope, I'm not. Listen, my wife just texted me. She said, "Is
I
everybody
don't
gonna tell
want to
the
do it.
funky, nasty story?" I was like, "Nope, nope, I'm
Thank
not.
you,
I'm
Sam.
not sharing.
Thank you,
I'm
Sam.
not being authentic in this. I'm not sharing.
If my
Ah,
wife was here,
ah,
she'd be like, "You bet, don't you dare, you better not."
I'm not. Don't worry. I wasn't. I didn't plan on it. When Larry said,
ah,
I was like, I'm
ah,
not sharing. I'm not sharing.
oh man. No, I
This
mean, you
one,
know,
I got you.
this
Listen, all I'll
this one
say is
made it
this:
worse.
I've had moments early in the morning where my wife has said, "Honey."
yeah, yeah.
Right,
But here you
right.
go.
I
This
thought you were
one
gonna
made
be
it
in the
worse.
bathroom a little longer. Try to
Yeah.
wave that
But
joint,
this one made
wave it out.
this one made it worse. This one made it worse. Wednesday morning, you
Uh
know,
oh.
that was a live core fitness morning. And I'm like,
Oh,
I was like,
that's gonna
man,
really come out.
it was
Uh,
6:59. I was like, I gotta get in front of this camera. I was like, Lord, when I'm in front of this camera, just let me survive these 30 minutes, please. But I made it. I made those 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I kept hope alive. So, all right. But Kareem, I feel you. I know the pain. I know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
I
Yes,
got you,
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all natural, now, brother. It's all
Yep.
natural.
100%. See, that's why my mic is on mute, Larry. Because in the morning, oh yeah. So, um, I'm just saying, everybody worked out. You working your body. Your body's working through stuff. So, all right. So,
Oh my gosh.
welcome to the Brothers
Give us a
Legacy Freestyle
soliloquy.
Friday.
Give me a soliloquy.
Review. I'm having an old man moment, guys. I'd be losing stuff. Like I had headphones, I put them down. You know, you be trying to retrace your steps, and
Yeah.
I took them off to do something to my hair, but it's not in the space that I thought I took them off to do something to my hair. So I don't know where they're at. And when you ask your kids, where's the last place you been? Like, if
If it was that
knew,
easy.
I wouldn't have asked you. So, have you guys
I'll
had that
stop
moment?
asking them
Like
questions.
you just
Yeah, I had them yesterday. Well, every day I have one.
Right.
There's always some small old man moment that I have.
Right, Jeff.
So yeah, I mean it's definitely, and I definitely contributed to age because I didn't do a whole lot of this losing small items. Where your keys at? Where your wallet? I don't know. I just put my socks on the bed. I just got my shirt out the closet. I thought I put it on. I ain't putting my shirt on the bed. Oh, God, dog! And I put it on the side of the tub.
Right.
What? What?
I'm glad somebody else is saying it out loud, man. Listen, I will get up. I'll get
I
up
need
from my
that
desk.
conversation. Need to feel a
Listen,
little better.
I'll get up from my desk to go upstairs to my room
Uh-oh.
to get something. I'll get up. I'll walk through the house, go up the stairs, get into the room.
Forget why you
What did
came
I
up
come
there.
up here for?
Yeah. Yes.
And all I did was get up from the desk and walk upstairs. And by the time I get up there, forgot what I went up there for. Then I have to come all the way back downstairs, sit at the desk, and do it again.
Right. Right.
And what's so horribly upsetting about that scenario is that you didn't have any disturbances from your desk. Like
Nothing
nobody
distracted
stopped
you.
you, nobody asked you
Phone
questions.
didn't ring, dog didn't bark.
It's just what I come
Just
up
man,
here
just
Yeah.
going.
for?
Why am I here?
Like yeah, like why? I'm like I
And I
hate when
thought to
I do
myself, I'm like, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. What did you come up here for? What did you come up here for? Tell yourself, get it. What?
that, man.
And then now you imagine yourself sitting down. I was sitting down. I was
Right.
about to do this.
Oh, my wallet.
Oh, dang. That's what I came up here for.
Man, it's
Bro,
something else, boy. I tell you, it's something else.
I've had my cup in my hand to get up to go to the refrigerator and refill it with ice and water. Leave it on the counter because of a distraction. Come back to my desk thirsty, asking myself, where did I put my cup?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, y'all are making me feel better because real talk, I was like, man, I think I need to go take an Alzheimer's test or something like because
Nah,
I'm getting everything here.
it ain't that, bro. I think once you
I'm
get over
glad. I'm
40,
glad.
once you
It
get
makes
over
me feel
40, things just ain't as tight as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Something about it. Something about it, man.
Oh man. He said he's right. Look at Jeff said, I have an entire day filled that half my day I'm backtracking. Half the day.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, I read about it when I read a story about Alzheimer's and increase it, and there's a test, which is scary. But like oh, it's Jeff said I got tiles attached to everything, so if he loses it, I guess his phone can find it. He said I got a tile on the dog as well.
Oh
Oh
God.
man.
Listen,
Okay.
my mom had 4 sons in order: Mark, Brian, Paul, and Gary.
Yeah.
If she wanted Paul, she'd say Mark, Brian, Gary, Paul. If she
Oh,
wanted
my
My,
Mark, she'd go through the other 3
Cool,
names
boy.
before she got to the right
yeah,
one.
that sounds like my grandma. She'll go through all her grandkids, and then after she gets to the end, the last thing, boy, and point at you. She done named all of them, and like I ain't said your name, and she just point, boy, come here.
Oh, boy, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you got too many grandkids, mama. You got too many grandkids.
See,
Oh,
I can't say on. I probably could. Our grandfather, he ain't never called us by our names. He gave us all. We all just had a nickname. We knew which nickname to respond to, but there was one that he meant all of us. For the first, there was Ocean Head. That was my brother. So I don't know if I want to say it. I don't know if I can say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. Is that all right? Is that all right?
It's all right. Go for it.
That's all right. So growing up as a kid, he'd be like, "Cun lapper," right? We thinking like, "Oh, granddad keep calling us cun lapper," right?
Oh, you said calm lapper?
Cun. We thought he was saying cun lapper because he trying to be all ghetto, but he was calling us cunt lappers.
Oh.
Call you what?
Cunt,
Cut
Oh.
nappers.
All right. Let's not
lappers,
say that again.
lappers.
Your granddaddy was an old player. Cut
That's
nappers.
all he. But that was he didn't bother with our names. He didn't bother,
Sorry,
but
guy. I
we
think
didn't
I'm
know
going
what
to
he was.
put the
We
parental
didn't know
guidance
what he was calling
suggested
us.
on this one.
But it was like my brother and I was adults, and we was like, "Can you believe our granddad was calling us this mess?"
Right.
I was
That's
like,
crazy. Especially when you get
because
older. You're like, once you find
he
out what
couldn't
it
write
is, you're like,
names.
what?
I was like,
Calling me a nap?
The words of Larry Banks are not necessarily the views of Brother Legacy.
it wasn't.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It
Oh,
This is my grandfather. This is what I had to deal with growing up in the project with my grandpa.
Yeah, but we don't hear your grandfather saying it. We hear you saying it.
I know.
He's right. Right, Jeff. Granddad was a player.
straight up.
Wow. Well, they used to say children say the darndest things. Well, so do grandparents.
Oh
That filter,
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Age don't matter. Age
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel myself saying stuff that I wouldn't have said 30 years ago. Right?
Oh,
Like, because I tell you don't have a heaven or hell to put me in. I ain't scared of you.
Right.
we get bolder. We get bolder with age, man.
Right.
Right.
He said
Yeah.
granddaddy pit things.
Oh
Wow.
man. I tell you,
Next.
hopefully I won't be that old man that's talking crazy to my kids,
I'm looking
all my
But you know
forward
what's
to it.
funny
grandkids.
though? It's not that you're talking crazy. It's just that you're speaking what's on your mind and you're speaking your truth. And it sounds crazy because when you're non-filtered,
Non-filter.
you're saying what other people might be thinking, but don't have the courage to say. But you're not scared.
Yeah, you just say it. You just say it without filter. You just say it. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't have to say it
Well,
that way.
I
That's what I was
I
thinking.
hope I don't lose my filter there, 'cause
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a whole,
I
it's,
hate to
You,
it's
tell
a
you,
did you
whole lot
did
I
you
want.
say did you say you hope you don't lose your filter, Kaneem?
I don't think you have a filter.
Yeah,
We don't think you got a filter, Kenny.
yeah,
Wait, there's more.
oh, I
Hey,
know. I feel it.
I am very reserved on this program. Let me make sure y'all understand that.
Oh, really?
I'm totally under control when I'm on this program. Let me make sure y'all
No, we would
understand
have
that
never thought that,
part.
Kaneem.
Canadian control. Canadian control.
Look, there's times
Oh,
Oh,
you can see
wow.
Kaneem talking, and while he's talking, there's a vein.
right.
That
Trying to figure
control
out how
vein.
not to curse. How can I not curse at this moment right now? It feels like it should be a natural, just blah 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 blah. Yeah, but I gotta figure out another word to use.
Oh
Thinking
man.
about
All
that,
right.
what was that movie? What was it? Total Recall, where that scientist had that little trickle of sweat on the side of his
Oh
head
yeah.
while he was
Oh
talking.
He was asking
yeah.
questions of yeah. Right.
Like yeah, we know you ain't telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah, y'all got me
Oh
crying.
man,
All right. So it's
man.
go ahead. Anybody else got a
Oh
story?
no, I ain't
No
got no
more
more
boo
stories.
stories. Oh,
Not today.
Kadeem, any movies, boo boo movies, non boo boo movie? We need to come up with what's a good term when it's a good movie besides non boo boo.
Oh,
But anything
that's a
that you've
good
seen
one.
though.
Have I seen anything interesting? No, man. I've been watching uh winning dynasty about the Lakers
Okay,
on HBO.
has it
It's
been
been
good?
yeah,
Second season, right?
been that's been pretty good. I'm waiting on the rest of my shows to come on. Uh, Ghost and BMF and all them, but no, I don't think. Well, I've been catching up on Insecure. I don't know if y'all been watching Insecure.
I've never watched that show. Never watched
What
it.
is that?
It's
Oh
secure.
yeah, yeah,
It's
Insecure.
secure as
You'll
a
like it.
bomb.
Yeah,
Is it
you'll
your
like
house?
Insecure. Well, I mean, I didn't watch it because it was on HBO, and now I got HBO, but now it's
Oh,
on Netflix.
okay.
So you can watch it.
Oh,
You can
okay.
watch it on Netflix now.
I thought you
Yeah.
was
So
protesting HBO. You sounded like you were protesting. It was on HBO.
no,
We don't watch
no,
HBO in our
no,
house.
no, no, no. I'm about to get rid of HBO and get Showtime,
Okay.
so I can catch up on a couple of little shows. Well, the wife like a couple of shows on there. She like Billions and The Shy, and all them little programs on Showtime.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
she
HBO
wants
has
to
been
catch
kind
up
of
on
given
those.
to us. We had
Yeah,
we got AT&T.
I was all about the rage when we was in the pandemic because they was showing all the theater movies
Oh,
on
right,
the cable networks.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? All the Marvels was coming on
right.
Disney Channel. I mean, the Disney Network, and
Yeah,
all the Warner Brothers and big box screen cinemas was coming
right.
on HBO, and
Direct to TV. Yeah.
not, now they not doing that no more. Now you gotta,
They're just like, we need some money, guys. You need to stop doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right,
Now you gotta go to the movie theater.
right.
So, but but to answer your question, my brother, I have not seen nothing this week.
Okay.
I usually do a lot of my movie watching on the weekends, so come next week, I probably have a critique of a Boo Boo No Boo Boo
Okay.
episode.
Next week. Brian, anything interesting that you've seen on
Man, I have been no, honestly, I've
oh, you've
playing
been
catch
doing
up
it.
because I've been running that other stuff,
Right, right,
uh,
right,
watching, tracking the stuff in Hawaii and in
right.
Colombia and all of that. But I am recording the dynasty stuff about the Lakers, Kaneem. I do plan on
Uh,
watching that. Yeah, I just haven't started. But no, I haven't. Nah, news and ESPN.
Gotcha.
yeah,
If I can catch up, that's what I get this week. Everything else been work.
yeah.
So I'm behind, very behind.
Okay. So Jeff, I've seen Ballers before. Jeff said he started watching a good movie. I guess you're talking about the series called Ballers about the NFL players
Yeah,
and their life. I remember that. That's some years ago. That's some years
yeah,
ago.
that was on
Is that good? That's
Stars.
a good show.
It was okay.
It's decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Really?
decent.
Okay.
Decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
it's a time killer. You might get a laugh or two. But they
Yeah.
got
that's
some
the
real. They got some real NFL players that's in there. It's not like
that's
Okay.
they got a lot of actors.
Den-
Like
Denzel's
they
son is
got
in it.
real current. Well, when it was current, they had real current players in
Right.
I'm just frustrated that you have to pay for a streaming service to find the games, the NFL games. That's the problem I have. Like we used to
Oh,
there.
really?
have,
Man,
Not on TV
yeah.
anymore?
Like I think we're losing NFL Red Zone, man. I think that's
nah,
going to
yeah,
like
boy,
YouTube TV or something.
it is. The NFL Network, all of it's going over there to
That's
Google.
sad.
Well, I mean, if you got a Samsung or a Verizon account, you get it for free. You know what I'm saying? So for you folks who that's with T-Mobile or AT&T, y'all can come on over and join the crew, and you can get NFL, YouTube TV, and all that for free.
I don't know.
So
I could
just thought
watch
I get that
pickleball
little
on
plug.
YouTube.
I
I'm
get
good.
that little plug right there. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
But
mean when you say Samsung? Like I own a Samsung Android.
you on Verizon?
You gotta be on Verizon
No.
though. It's Verizon. It's a Verizon commercial,
Oh,
Brian.
so Verizon has to be my carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
But
got AT&T and
like
get HBO for free.
my boy Sean Rollins, he hooked. He turned me on to a streaming service where you get all the channels, everything. What was it? Apollo TV, I think. But
Oh,
anyway, you get all of it. So I
Well,
mean, you get every market. So if you
for how
wanted to
much?
watch something that's in it is 169. One
I got to
sixty
check
nine
on
for the
that.
year though. That's for the year. That's for a
But
whole year
yeah,
though.
I got to find out
It's
about
not.
that. I said, you say Sean Rollins, you won me over because Sean Rollins will find the deal.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We need to have him on for a special
One
segment.
sixty nine for the whole year, and you gotta have uh, either a Google Chromecast or a Amazon Fire Stick. It don't work with Roku.
Okay.
So if you don't go out and get no Roku, Fire Stick or Chromecast,
Fire stick or
and
Chromecast,
then
guys.
yeah, then you can go ahead and then if you set it up. I mean, it got a guide just like you would your own regular cable channels. You
All
know what I'm
right.
saying? So
All right.
you can
So
do that.
so you got some tips, you got some stuff, get some Fire Sticks, Chromecast, no Roku. I guess no
Yeah.
yeah.
And you get there. When I say you get there, you get everything. You get there. You can watch the local news in Chicago, or you can watch the local news in Tampa Bay. Or the
Right.
local news, and just
It's like right there.
it, yeah, you get all that. So if you watching the local channels in another market, you can watch the local channels for football.
There you go. There you go. Don't worry. I watch pickleball on YouTube, so we good.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Friday, next Friday, I'm gonna give y'all the latest. Don't do that, Larry. Don't do that.
yeah.
I'm gonna come up.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
give y'all the
Yeah.
latest stats of what's happening in pickleball world. All right.
Why don't you give us a video of you playing pickleball?
Y'all ain't ready.
I
Y'all ain't ready
I
to see
think
these Jordan
that would be more
skills.
entertaining.
You said that'll be more entertaining.
Yeah, that would be more entertaining.
I
Sorry,
believe that.
the statistics, you keep that to yourself. But what they say there's lies, damn lies, and statistics. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? So you can manipulate statistics any way you want.
I can manipulate it. Anything, any way I want it to look like. All right. So today's Forgiving Friday. I just kind of want to. I don't know. I had a direction in my head that I wanted to go with. Forgiveness. Every once in a while, I want to talk about um, struggling to forgive, or family that we may not forgive. I know. We talked about, was it yesterday? I'm getting old. Yesterday we talked about, like yesterday, week before, whatever. We talked about family reunions, right? Coming
Right.
together, um, and coming together in spite of, you know. And I'm gonna ask y'all this, and I'll answer it first. And by
Uh-oh.
your faces, I'll see, like, is this gonna be a conversation? So I'll say this.
It's 9:42. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, right? Give him a break because he always start with me. So so let me take him out for a minute. So when it comes to forgiveness, right, and family, um, and coming together, is it a struggle to, or should you put everything on the table to try to get past certain issues, or can you forgive silently? Does everything need to be discussed? If that makes
Hmm.
sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't seen my cousin in 2 years because of whatever it was. Should I, let it go? Or does it need to be discussed? Should I let it go, or do I need it? And it's been 2 years. Let's just say 2 years. It's been a while. Like, should or because it doesn't matter. Like, if it's still in my brain, I'm like, I can just let this go. I'm gonna let it go. Like, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
I use the word, I'm gonna be the big person. I'm gonna let it go. And they're not even thinking about it because something they did to me. They're like, I don't remember. Let it go. How do you guys feel? Because family's the biggest thing. Friends is always iffy because you don't have to see them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Though, Kadeem gonna be there? Psh, I'll catch y'all on the next time. But family, like Big Mama says, I want to see my grandma, I want to see my aunt, but I know that cousin's gonna be there because that's my aunt's child. Like, he's gonna be there. So you know, do
Well,
you let it go or you put
well,
it? Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start with the phrase that hopefully you guys heard this one before, because yesterday I failed.
Uh-oh.
Where this car, but you can't you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family,
Right.
right? So, you know, um,
That's a
Larry
waste
of
of
O, Larry of O will be like, I'm gonna hold on to it. Like, you know what? I'm gonna remember every piece of that with that what you did, whatever. But now it's more so, you know, life is short. You don't know the next time you're gonna see someone. So I just let it go. Yeah, do I tread carefully when I deal with them again? Probably
Right.
so. But I want to see them and treat them the prodigal son every time. Open arms, open arms.
Right. Right.
What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go to the fancy restaurant because the last time you stuck with the bill, we can go to McDonald's. And,
Right.
nah, I won't do that. I won't do it. Nah. But every time I get a chance to see a family member, I try to, I just try to make the best of the moment. So
Okay.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
let's throw on the fence something just like they stole $100 from you, like 2 years ago though. 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not like last week. Like 2 years ago, that 100 really didn't, will be used, already gone. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 years ago. Just something, I don't know. I just threw that out there, but yeah. Could
So
he?
so
Yeah.
so they took that $100. They stole that $100. It's how they stole it. Did I leave $100? Did I leave $100 on the table?
Out my wallet?
Out my wallet? Okay. So I'm gonna look at
No
it like
doubt.
this.
With me. Yeah, it was like sticking out. It's yours. It was yours because it was sticking out like just enough to kind of just slide that
bro.
joke out.
So you got
You
to
know,
go to Kaneem, Mr. 1500.
yeah,
Listen,
it don't even matter how you stole it.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like
It was in
the
my
fact
house.
that I know, the fact that I know you stole it is already a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
you
no.
and I,
How did you? No.
no,
Okay. Okay. Kaneem, wait. They he took it. He or she took it. Hold on. You didn't know it at that very moment. Like you found out a week later. Like someone was like, "Hey, John, who lives all the way in Detroit, took that $100."
John better stay his in
All right.
Detroit.
Okay.
See the vein? There's the vein. See the vein?
And
Like,
John better
I'm about
stay
to
in
call him back.
Detroit.
I was
Hey,
just
cause I know for sure I'll be calling and be like, hey, yeah.
okay. I mean, all right. Then something else, because I know we've all had some issue with our fam. Something happened, but 2 years later, you know, and then 2 years
I
though,
mean,
like we just
I
John
give you,
John
I
out.
give you, I give you a real life example, right?
Okay.
I might have already said it, but I give you a real life example. So, um, we had just to finish renovating this house, and my cousin, I was telling her to come over there. This was the final cleanup. You know what I'm saying? Contract's
Right.
gone, everything, blah blah blah. And I want her to come over there. Now, basically, you just gonna be dusting, getting
Right.
all the dust off, vacuum, clean the window, clean the mirrors, everything. Just get it presented for open house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I call her. I'll be like, "Come on over here and help us out. I'm gonna give you $100 to come over here and help us out." My us, me, my wife, my three kids. That's already five.
Right.
She come over. That'll be six. If she bring her kids, that'll be eight. Eight people. We
All
should
these
be able
hands.
to. Well, yeah, all hands on deck. We should be able to knock this out in an hour. Now this
Right.
is a 4 bedroom, three bathroom house.
Right.
We should be able to knock this out in an hour.
Right.
She comes. She tells me that I ain't. I don't think that's enough. I don't think $100 should be. I'm like, what? I'm just trying to put some money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And we can hang out, maybe go get something to eat afterwards, and so that was that situation.
Right.
Now, I guess this was maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks later. Her mother is my aunt.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
was telling my aunt about,
Right.
she didn't want to come
Right.
through for the $100. She said that I was that wasn't enough and that wasn't worth her time and whatever, whatever. And
Right.
then she gonna tell my aunt that everything that I was saying was a lie. He lied. He wasn't gonna give me no money. He wasn't gonna do this. And I was like, "You call me a liar? Is that what?"
Mhm. Right.
Oh
Right.
man, I was so 30. I was like, hold on. I'm the one that went and got you from Houston, Texas.
Right.
I'm
All
the
this
one
stuff.
that brought
Right.
you up here. When you that's the same cousin that I told you first day at my homeboy house. She was laid up with a dude first
Right.
night.
Right.
Your
Right.
first night in the state of Georgia, you was
Right.
laid up with somebody at
Right.
somebody else's house, and you got to go. I
Right.
said, lying. That's one
On
thing.
top of
That's
that.
one
Right.
thing I
Right.
don't do. I lie. Oh
Right.
no, I can't stand a lie. I tell you the truth all day in your face and suffer the consequences
Right.
of
Right.
you being heartache. But lying? Oh no, we ain't gonna do that. So we didn't talk for probably about a good man, it was over 6 months. I ain't gonna
Oh.
say it was a year,
Okay.
but it was over 6 months because she never did want to, retract that statement about me lying.
Right.
So I think it was no, it was a holiday.
Okay.
I went to Houston for Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and that's when we had to talk. Well, it
Oh,
wasn't it wasn't like we just forgave. I forgave her
you brought
because
it up.
we in the same room,
Right.
and I had to speak to her because I do love her kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
Mhm.
dirt ass.
Okay. So did you? So we didn't talk about. You didn't talk about. You just kind of let it go.
Oh no, no, I let it go. She
Okay.
ain't apologized. It's to this day she's still on that BS. But I was like, I ain't gonna bring it up no more. But I tell you what though, I
Uh-huh.
ain't never offered to pay her no money for nothing else.
I know.
Cause
I
we,
get that part. I
yeah.
get
But
it. I get
but
it.
but Kaneen, you didn't tell me though. Did it take you guys an hour? How long did it take y'all?
Oh man, it wasn't long. And then
Oh.
then I had to take the kids to Golden Corral.
Right. Wow.
This was before the pandemic, of course. We don't do buffet no more now that the pandemic thing hit. We
Yeah.
buffet is not when they put it all out there because we was always watching the news about buffets, and I was like, yeah, we did all used to touch that same spoon when we went to
Got
Golden Corral. We all did used to touch that same tone when we went to the Chinese buffet. Oh, we all did breathe over those. We
you.
all was breathing. Yeah. So the wife and I, we all paranoid, so we don't even do buffet no more. Like literally. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no buffet nowhere.
Okay.
No how. No.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why when we had the fair reunion, we
Yeah.
were like, oh, everybody, no, everybody won't serve themselves. Bring your plate. I got you.
Right.
I
Right.
got you. All your
I got
plate.
it. Right.
It's
I
gonna be
feel you.
one individual.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
If something happened, we know it came from that one individual.
And one individual.
Yeah, we'll narrow it down real quick now. We don't do buffets at all, man, for no
I
reason.
got so Jeff said, which is she said, I was thinking about it. If I was in the same situation, offered $100, she said it wasn't enough. I probably would have said how much you think it was worth, and then would have made a decision if I felt comfortable paying it or not. But to me, I almost feel like with Kaneem, the way she was set up, her approach was probably already was already
Hey,
was a little
Jeff,
funky.
Jeff, Jeff. F what she talking about, Jeff. Straight up.
I get it.
Uh,
I did. Moving along. Oh, right. I mean, like,
Listen,
how you feel? I mean, you got it. Like you said, mention something personal, but just have you been in that situation, or you ever,
yeah, I mean, I think we all live that stuff
right,
constantly,
right,
always having to figure out what, how will I forgive? Will I forgive? How long
yeah,
will it take? Or will I be forgiven? You
right,
know, but for me, you think I'm going to forgive. I'm gonna forgive. My behavior may change, but I'm gonna forgive. But to the point of, does it always have to be discussed? There's certain things that you need to get resolution so that they're not having to be revisited later.
Right.
We need to set new expectations, right, about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and what will hurt versus enhance the relationship. So I think there's certain things, certain acts require conversation to get resolved, right? But I think it's necessary every time? No, I think forgiveness is more important than that. I've taken the liberty of understanding that, when you did this, I recognize where you were at the time. Right. Because a lot of our actions, a lot of our stuff comes from how you're feeling at that moment. And some of us are feeling desperate, in desperate times. We say calls for desperate measures, and we don't think about the consequences. So for me, I try to take a lot of time to look at where somebody was at the time, because that's what I had to do for myself. Right. Wow. That was foul back then. It may not have felt foul at the time, but you didn't think about the long-term impact. So I feel like you need to rush to forgive.
Right. I got you.
Be in a hurry to forgive, because holding on to that stuff that's worse than the act itself in a lot of cases. Right. There's physical harm, physical danger to your body holding grudges, heart disease and high blood pressure, and the inability to keep a strong immune system. It can literally take a physical toll on you harboring unforgiveness. It can. And so my thing is, if we got to talk about it. But I'm going to be my mindset. And I'm not saying I was always like that. I'm saying this is what I try to live today. And this is what I try to encourage people. Get to the forgiveness part faster. And and recognize the difference between moving past something and getting over something.
Right.
There's certain things, certain acts that have been committed. You ain't gonna never get over it, but you can move past it, and you have to recognize the difference. Right. And that's why I think conversation is key for a lot of situations. But man, everything doesn't have to be rehashed, doesn't have to be talked about. But if you feel like you have to ask yourself, can I move past this without the conversation? Or every time I see something is from this individual, is it going to trigger this memory? That's something that you got to check within yourself.
I agree 100% with that, bro. That's how I feel about that old pastor that took my $1,500. Every time I see him, I'm gonna relive that moment. When I gave him that check. It's like in slow motion.
That's a slow motion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That check.
You wish you could go back in time and snatch that check. Like, he ain't gonna do no good with this.
Nah, he ain't gonna do nothing with it. That old.
That old. Yeah, I got you. Big button.
Dirty old.
Okay, let's see. I don't think he has, but I'll put up there. He said, "Could have you seen him very many times since you gave him that money?"
Nah, I ain't seen him not one time. Not zero, zilch.
Oh, thank you for this segment. You're welcome, man. Yeah,
sir.
Yeah, forgiveness is real. I mean, and I think even with fam, like you said, in a space you kind of let me through the quotes, have to see them, because I've learned to do that myself, kind of like let stuff go, like nothing. Well, no, a lot of things probably needed some level of conversation, but you realize knowing the person that you're dealing with, the conversation just is not going to go, it's just going to make it worse. Like, you know what? I'm going to just let this go. I'm going to let it go. I only see them once in a while, love on them, just let it go.
You gotta let it go. It's the TKO. You gotta let it go.
We might have you open up every Friday with one of your songs or one of your raps. Get Larry that first 9 seconds just to do him.
39 seconds.
Lisa says,
"Do you, Larry? Do you, Larry? Do you, Larry?"
Like trying to hold someone in prison, and in reality, you become the one that's in prison, right? Because unforgiveness limits you and not the other person. True indeed. That's
Yeah.
It's a weight.
that is
It's an unnecessary weight on you. It's a obstruction to forward progression, right?
Right.
It limits your evolution as an individual. You're
Right.
absolutely right, Lisa. It is a prison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that Negro got me in prison with that $1,500. I know that. I
Okay.
am on lockdown by King.
Mm-mm.
But you know,
That
like
might
for
that might
you,
that
it's
might be
like,
a lifelong sentence right there.
I don't know, man. We're gonna see if we can get that money back to you. It may not be
well,
from
here's
him.
the
We're
thing:
gonna give
like
it
you can
collectively.
forgive, but move differently,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That's the reality.
What's up, John?
And
Good
I'm
morning.
saying, admitting that, when I see this dude, every
Okay.
time I see him, it's like slow motion. So,
Yes,
think
sir.
it not strange concerning the fiery trials, as though some strange thing has happened. Bless you, man. Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Everything coming through, man.
I believe that sometimes moving differently can be viewed as harboring unforgiveness, but it's not the same, right?
Right. Right.
The reality is, I won't do that again, and me and your relationship is forever changed. Yeah, not the
Yes,
1,500.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What she say?
He said not the $1,500. Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa.
But
Yeah,
some of
I'm
it is
on
like, I
lockdown.
can't believe, like
I'm on
sometimes we
lockdown.
get mad at ourselves though. Like, how did I let this
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
I wasn't,
Yeah.
my mouth was open.
Hey, literally. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be a story that I'll probably tell forever. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
hopefully somebody will learn from that little nugget that I throw out there. Don't
Yeah.
can't trust even those that are God fearing and preaching the gospel. They will take advantage of the situation.
Mm.
They have
Yeah.
those type of individuals out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
My thing is, people are people.
Yeah.
You
No.
know,
Yeah.
my actions and what I tell people, and this is what I say to my family all the time. Your actions will be a reflection of your family, where you come from. Right. That's why, to your point, the church gets such a bad rap, because
Yeah. 100%.
individuals within the walls
100%.
conduct themselves in negative manner, and
100%.
people blame the entire institution of the church.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, I
But
just blame him.
yeah, but I'm saying that's the difference. See,
Yeah.
you're targeting the
Him.
individual,
Yeah.
because more is expected of you when you're carrying that title, when you're
Right. Right.
carrying that cloth, and
Yeah.
so I completely understand that, man. I really do. But I'm also equally happy to hear you say, I see him. I don't
Yeah.
blanket the institution
Oh
of the
no,
church.
it's
Yeah.
all him.
Yeah.
It's
And
all him.
that's a person's character. That's his integrity,
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll agree, Kaneem, because I've had situations happen, and I've never been to church, but I had like such a high regard, like, and somehow in my mind, I'm like, God down came from heaven, like, you're the one, you're the minister, because you are have so much integrity, like you act in faith, and I realized, oh no, you're a man with a title. Just,
with people. I mean, like, there's no one
Yeah.
under the sun
yeah.
that is God.
Right. And I was like, man, how did I
Yeah.
get that wrong?
Born in sin and shaped in iniquity is all of us.
Right.
Right. Having to be made over is all of us. And it's not a
Right.
one-time occurrence. Salvation is a process.
Process. 100%.
Life is a journey. It's not a trip. It's a journey. And so, but I do agree that to whom much is given, much is required.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
But I've learned to not put people on too high a pedestal.
Right.
Because it's crushing when they let you down. It's crushing.
The worst. The worst.
Yeah.
So Jeff said he's gonna go after your man. He said you got his number. He gonna come. He gonna go see him. You gonna go see your man.
Man, I ain't got nothing, Jeff. I ain't got nothing from that
Yeah.
cat.
He said
He'll never get it back, because the interest alone is worth more than the 1,500.
I,
Nah. All right.
it is what it is.
He said, Pastor, got your dough.
Got your
That's
dough.
funny.
Wolves put it to closing every day in good deeds. Speak pleasant words, but at the end of the day, they're still imposters. True indeed.
Yeah,
True
yeah,
indeed.
absolutely.
All right. So listen, it's Friday. I know, Kaneem, this is your favorite part. All right, Ryan, I need at least a good hot
We
fold.
we 5 minutes past that. Ain't we?
I know we're a little overtime. We're in overtime.
Oh, okay. Give it to me.
Um,
Good.
why don't lobsters like to share?
Why?
Because they're shellfish. Paddington told me that joke.
That's right. This is the moment, Pastor. Right. I'm joking.
I had a cow that didn't produce any milk today. It was an utter failure. Oh,
Right.
y'all don't know cow body parts. Okay, my bad. A horse walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" What do you call a shoe made from a banana?
What's that?
A slipper.
Okay. You got that. Okay. Okay.
I got an old school one.
What's that?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Oh gosh. Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana again?
Why shouldn't you trust trees? Why shouldn't you trust trees?
Because they're always leaving.
They seem shady. I went to buy a pair of camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any.
That's good. That's good.
Wow.
What do you get from a pampered cow?
What?
Spoiled milk.
How many apples can you grow on a tree? All of them.
Ah, nice. Nice.
I'm glad y'all entertaining each other.
Wait,
What is a ninja's favorite pair of shoes?
Wait, you say what? Say again?
What is a ninja's favorite pair of shoes?
Oh, okay.
Sneakers. Wait, hold on. What did I say? Oh.
What did the two pieces of bread say on their wedding day?
What's that?
It was loaf at first sight.
What brand of underwear do scientists wear? Calvin Klein.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm going to get that
A
later.
cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere.
All right, we're about to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Next week. Right. My bad. Not the Saturday show. Not yet. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Be safe. Make good choices. I'm gonna have Thomas on to finish his gun story. We never got the gun story finished. But we look forward to seeing you guys. Stay safe, make good choices, drive safe this weekend. 988, if you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. What is hold on, see somebody bust him. Oh, he said what happens when Dad Joe start rolling? Kaneem leaves. Yes.
Yeah. The vein pops up on his forehead. There's a trickle of sweat.
Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care. Peace out.